From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time now for our Biz Champion segment with Major Harding here on The Horse's Mouth. Of course, at Tommy Max at my bar, brought to our good friends at Dasher and the law offices of Terrell Hogan. Great to have both of them on board. All my rowdy friends are here, and we're going to talk a little engineering. So let's get into it with the panel. Major Harding is back. Hey, Major.
Hey, Tom.
How are you, my friend?
Man, how are you?
You're settling in nice around here, aren't you?
We're doing well.
Yeah, man. What's the favorite part of client-focused media for you?
Meeting new people.
Yeah.
People that come in the door here that have a story to tell. And, it's just learning about their business and how we can help them at client-focused media. And it's about relationships, really, when it comes down to it.
You've done a lot in your professional career, haven't you?
General contractor for 40 years.
Absolutely. I'd say that's a lot.
Step into this, yeah. So it's been great, though.
Good.
Yeah.
Great to have you on the show. As always, I know you brought your friend here, Jim Johns, Solid Rock Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Tell us all about it, man.
Sure, we do the stuff that when we do it right, nobody notices. It's everything from the ground down outside of a building. Stormwater, parking lots, landscape, utilities. None of the stuff you see on the cover of magazines, but it's a necessity.
Very good. Is it your company?
I started it in 2004.
Give me some, man. We love entrepreneurs, especially ones that make it, which is absolutely
There you
incredible.
go. So,
what's the biggest challenge? What would you say? Is it continuously evolving, or how do you keep it going?
Ever-changing regulations can be one side of the challenge. The other side is the expectations of the customer. Is it fast? Is it cheap? Is it high quality?
Right.
You know the saying, pick two of the three.
Yeah, no doubt about it. What's your favorite kind of project? Do you have one?
The square pegs in a round hole, the tough ones.
The tough ones, figure out. Got a little.
I like the challenge.
Little hair on them.
A little creativity.
Okay.
Outside of just being an engineering square box in a square piece of land.
Okay.
I like the challenge.
Good. Great to have you on the show. Daniel Gilham's here from Farther. Hey, Daniel.
Hey.
I heard you guys were talking solar farms, weren't you, or something like that off the air?
Yeah.
You guys are into that as well?
Yeah. We design just about anything that needs dirt work.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and there were some, speaking of regulations, but there was some law passed a few years ago that gave some tax benefits to solar, activity.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are jumping on that to try to take advantage of projects.
When you see those solar farms, like, how much output is it, like, of electricity? You know, like that. Could it be a whole neighborhood that's next to it? Like, even like, how far are we talking?
That could be 1,000 acres, could have tens of thousands of kilowatts. That would handle huge neighborhoods.
No kidding. Wow.
And they're quiet. They're a quiet neighbor.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No traffic.
Which is a good thing. Are you Jacksonville native? You from Jacksonville?
Raised here, yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Graduated from Wilson, JU in Florida.
Okay. Always was engineering your background, like at school, and you got into it then, or how did you find yourself in engineering?
In my senior year in high school, I thought I was going to be a doctor. And did an internship, and I thought, there's a lot of paperwork to this. And always liked to know how things work. Took apart my little operation game when I was little, figure out why it buzzes. And one of the counselors said, you need to consider engineering. And started that with the program through Jacksonville University and University of Florida.
Okay.
And by my third year, I knew I had definitely chosen the right career.
Yeah, all right. How about stadiums? Do you get into any of that? Any of professional stadiums or any kind of stadium work?
The footprint, the groundwork, not the fancy stuff like the structure and all the fun parts that people see, but everything around it, outside of that footprint, we can handle it.
Wow, that's going to be a big job. I know that's a big thing coming up next Tuesday with the Jags and City Council.
Sure.
Looks like they're going to at least agree to the parameters of the deal. I'm sure there's more work to be done. How big of a job for civil engineering do you think? Like, how long would that take to put that all together for just the stadium?
It could be years because it's not so much the acreage that it takes up, it's the complexity of the ground. What's underneath it?
Okay.
What do you know? What do you not know?
Right.
Environmental concerns.
Okay.
I mean, Jacksonville's over 100 years old, and things weren't built the same way decades ago.
Yeah, right.
And they get covered up and forgotten, and you go digging through the ground to put pilings in the ground, and what's this?
Yeah, right. Then it's got to be cleaned up. Then you got to call someone in to clean that up. I think the shipyards had a ton of cleanup.
Oh, they did.
Good example.
And probably still more. only knows what they were burying in his head.
Well, it was
you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, when you found that stuff,
Yeah.
gotta be pretty darn dirty.
It's a different
But you
normal
guys,
thing.
you don't handle that, but you'll see that a lot, right? When you're digging down, you're like, oh man, we got some whatever.
That's
it's
it.
in the way. Wow.
Just figure it out as you go.
How about the Jim, the pipeline for you guys? Is it got to be ultra thick? I mean, you guys always, like, how many projects can you even handle in maybe a given time?
It's amazing how strong it has been for the last 10 plus years since the recession, and it got stronger during COVID because people were moving out of the heavy urban areas into nicer, less dense areas like this.
Yep.
We were expecting things to slow down, and they picked up.
Did they?
And they haven't really slowed down since then.
Right.
And we don't, not complaining, making hay while the sun's shining.
Are you always looking for new people? Like, you got to have more people, right?
Yeah, everybody
when
is.
you grow, you just got to get more to help you.
Looking for an engineer, looking for a design draftsman, clerical service.
So JU's got a program. UNF has a program too, don't they?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys scour the local colleges for your future employees?
And high schools.
Oh, and high schools
They've got
too.
engineering programs too.
Okay, great.
Start them when they're young.
Very cool. I don't think, had a civil engineer on this show, so great to have you on the show, man.
Hopefully we haven't
Go
put anybody to
Jags, huh?
sleep. Go Jags.
Get the stadium deal done. We'll all be happy. All right,
Absolutely.
thanks so much. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you check out Jim's profile. You've seen Daniel's, you've seen Major Hardings. You can check theirs out as well at the dailynewsnetwork.com website. You'll see this conversation and many, many others right here at Tommy Mac. So until next time, stay safe out there and be cool. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Darrell Hogan Law is a collection of lawyers that help people solve problems in areas of their life they're not able to solve them themselves.
We are not individuals. We are purely a team. We work together for all of our clients.
We have the resources to win your case and win it to such a degree that you're going to be very happy with the results.